Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Ex-cop turned cabbie gunned down in Kingston. A taxi operator was shot and killed in Kingston Eastern Police Division on Thursday evening. He has been identified as Kenil Wilson, an ex-member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force of a St. Catherine address. Information reaching the report indicated that sometime after 7 p.m., Wilson was standing beside his motor car on Kensington Road when two armed men walked up to him and engaged in a brief conversation before shooting him. His license firearm was also stolen. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Investigations are ongoing. Tamarind Farm escapee gets 9-month prison sentence. Nathan Witter, who escaped from Tamarind Farm Adult Correctional Center on October 25th, was sentenced to 9 months imprisonment in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Friday. Witter, who was charged with escaping custody, was sentenced by a parish court judge, Janelle Nelson Gale. The St. Anne native was held by the police in Portland a day after he escaped. At the time of his escape, he was serving a 2-year prison sentence for illegal possession of firearm. Father of baby who died in suspected infanticide questions mental state of child's mother. Dwight Brown, the father of 5-month-old baby, suspected to have died in a case of infanticide, said the child's mother accused him of infidelity moments before she allegedly threw the infant from the roof. The incident happened Wednesday in Barrett Hall, St. James. The child's mother is receiving treatment at hospital after she is believed to have attempted suicide. 5-month-old Destiny Brown died at Conroe Regional Hospital Thursday afternoon, where she had been admitted with head wounds. Recalling the tragedy, Mr. Brown said he was informed that his girlfriend got into an altercation with his mother. He said when he arrived home, his child's mother began accusing him of having a relationship with an American guest who was staying at the house. He denied the accusation. Mr. Brown said when his child's mother confronted him, he told her he was tired and did not want to talk about it. He further explained that he was in bed when his stepdaughter informed him that her mother killed the baby. We run out of my room now and look out on the veranda. When me look out at the baby me see, I didn't know if she was lifeless or what, cause at the time, me think say I put her down and maybe run gone or something, he lamented. He believes the woman hurt the baby to spite him because she knew how much he loved his child. The father of 4 who was speaking to reporters Friday questioned whether the mother of the child has been experiencing mental health issues. Sometimes you function one way where it's abnormal. It's not normal, but me never really give it no real thinking because I don't know the history of her, because it's just 1 year now since I'm talking to her, he admitted. Mr. Brown said he's trying to cope with the tragedy. I can't come to the terms, say a mother would really do this to her own flesh and blood. May I try to go back to all of the moments them to see what I could have done differently to save the child. It's not like you're not playing a fatherly role. You know the way and support, you understand? So me not understand it. She have everything where she desire. The bereaved father be mourned. Court gives Seaford High School principal further stay of dismissal order. Dismissed principal of Seaford High School in St. Thomas, Calbert Thomas, has been given a further stay of execution to January 24 next year, barring the institution's Board of Management from filling the vacancy. The stay was granted by Justice Lang when the matter came before him for an inter partes hearing in Chamber of the Court of Appeal. However, the hearing had to be put off on Tuesday because the Attorney General's Chamber, which is representing the board, had failed to abide by a court order to file and service submissions before November 27. The judge has now ordered that the full submissions and authorities must be filled on or before January 5th. Thomas had applied to the Supreme Court for an order for judicial review of the decision to fire him because he was not given a fair hearing. The judge, in dismissing the application, pointed out that Thomas did not avail himself of or exhausted the statutory appellate process. Thomas, who is being represented by attorney at law Keith Bishop, is appealing the order that dismissed his application. Several charges were leveled at Thomas, which included failure to monitor internal control, lack of adequate separation of duties, lack of regular checks and balances with respect to the bursary, and making payment of salary and other emoluments to academic and administrative staff without prior approval from the ministry. A meeting was held and a decision taken by the board that he should be dismissed. He was sent a letter in June this year stating he was being dismissed effective September 30 for neglect of duty and professional misconduct. Thomas had served the school for 33 years and was appointed principal in 2018. Percy Junor Hospital in Mandeville to be expanded, stated Tufton. The Percy Junor Hospital in Manchester is slated to be extensively expanded, Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton has announced. This is in keeping with the government's thrust to expand and refurbish public health facilities island-wide. There is a plan drawn up that will require further study and assessment, which will see a new outpatient department, physiotherapy suite, maternity ward, expansion of X-ray facilities and labs, a pediatric department, expansion of the medical records department, and a baby-friendly designation for 2024 being worked on, Tufton informed. He made the announcement while delivering the keynote address during Thursday's launch of the Compassionate Care program at the hospital. Tufton said, while a commencement date of the expansion project is pending, the ministry and by extension the government will be working to conclude all matters related to the development plan. This, he pointed out, is being prioritized given the hospital's location at the intersection of 4 parishes. The minister said this makes it more convenient for residents in the communities in that vicinity to use that facility rather than traveling to use those in Maypen, Mandeville or Falmouth. Meanwhile, Tufton said $3 billion has been spent to renovate, improve and enhance primary health care facilities and community-based hospitals. To date, the ministry has spent in excess of $151 million improving health centers across the Southern Region Health Authority. These improvements included retrofitting of the roof at Michael, Cross Keys, Mandeville, and Harmons Health Centers. Tufton said the upgraded facilities not only serve to enhance the work environment for the staff, but also encourage patients to visit and get services. Next year, we'll see the tangible rollout of all our primary healthcare renewal program. It is the final stage, and this means more doctors, nurses, and will deal with issues that affect doctors and nurses in rural parts, such as housing, the minister stated. Tufton said the Compassionate Care program's implementation at Percy Junor Hospital is intended to enhance client service delivery. He also advised that improvements were made to the accident and emergency area with a $10.7 million provision from the National Health Fund. The waiting area now has new seat and was styled, and an air conditioning unit was installed. The nurses' station, doctor's office and bathrooms were tiled, with new fixtures installed in the latter, while the casualty and records area were also refurbished. New furniture, including cabinets, was acquired for the staff and new doors and windows were installed. There is a new linkway to the emergency area and there are cell phones charging ports for patients' use. The ceilings were replaced and new light fixtures were installed. Meanwhile, Member of Parliament for Manchester North East Audley Shaw commended the ministry for implementing the Compassionate Care program, describing it as part of the human touch of medical care. That part cannot be dealt with in a technical way, but in a compassionate way, Shaw stated. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.